Hey folks, dull rainy day today. I gotta go to the post office. I haven't been since last Friday, and today is Thursday. I didn't go yesterday because I just didn't feel like it. I was just enjoying being out and I didn't want to stop. And they were closed, so if there's anything that was carded, then I wouldn't be able to pick up anyway. So I got the open frame covered up just to keep the water out of it, and I got the SJ PM in the waterproof case today because I'm not going to use this camera as my rainy day camera anymore because it's not going to record more than one file. So if I'm out longer than 10 minutes, which obviously I am, then I'm not going to be able to record everything. So I'm going to stick that one in there. So I gotta figure out what's making all this rattling noise. Yesterday I left the door off the back of the open frame thinking it was rattling because I get the hold down screw. It's and the camera's not going to go anywhere, but it just that wasn't the problem. So I gotta figure it. I know all my cords here. I do have a solution for that. I just haven't done it yet, of course. I'll take care of that. So the reason that I restored my computer back to factory was to solve a problem, and that was lagging in the computer, and actually two problems. I was missing 30 gigabytes that I knew I had. Well, I solved the problem with the gigabytes, got my 30 back, but it never solved the lagging problem. So this is something that always happens. That's the main reason why I restore my computer when I do it. And it's just because things get slowed right down, and you click on something and you wait and you wait and you wait, and finally it reacts. And that's really annoying, especially when you have a lot of things that need to be done. But it didn't stop that from happening. So I got thinking, okay, maybe it's a problem with one of my programs, because I do run a lot of programs, many of them at the same time. Maybe they're clashing, but I didn't have a problem up until recently. So I don't know. So I did something a couple days ago that might help you guys out if you have a problem. Not the same problem, but if you're used to using Internet Explorer and it forces you to use Microsoft Edge, there's a little tidbit that'll help prevent that. When I designed the internal website within my computer, it's designed for Internet Explorer. It will work with the others, but it works best with Internet Explorer because that's how I have it set up. And if I want to view something on YouTube, it opens in a new tab. Well, because YouTube no longer supports Internet Explorer, okay, there's a difference between not supporting something anymore and refusing to use it, which seems to be what many places are doing. Certain parts of the web page may not display properly. Well, so then it doesn't. As long as you don't change it to actually make it happen, there isn't going to be a problem. So right now it seems to work fine as far as opening a new tab. But if it tries to open a new window, or if it's something that's not in my website itself that tries to open a tab for YouTube, it automatically switches it to Microsoft Edge, which I don't use, and there's nothing I can do to stop that. So it suggests using it, like the actual tab will open up in Internet Explorer saying, it suggests using Microsoft Edge, but Microsoft Edge has already opened that page that you tried to open. Microsoft Edge, unless you do it manually and mess everything up in your computer, you cannot remove it. It doesn't show up in the program files, and if you install an update, it automatically comes back anyways. So there's not a whole lot you can do to prevent that from happening, but I found a way. Here's a little bit of a tip for you. If you run an antivirus program, tell it to block it. Problem solved. I do not see anything for Microsoft Edge anymore. So, cool thing is, by doing that, I solved my lagging problem. So, Microsoft Edge is what was causing it? That's kind of interesting, actually. There's a few things. I've used it before just to see what it was like. There's a few things about it that I don't like, but the whole thing is, you know, when you're using Internet Explorer, they can't track you like they can with the other browsers, right? So, now. But I thought it was kind of cool. Solved my lagging problem. Everything's super fast now. And I no longer have to deal with that. Because anytime I don't use Internet Explorer or can't use Internet Explorer, I use Firefox. And everything works fine. I do not absolutely need to use Microsoft Edge. If it doesn't want to open a page in Internet Explorer, it could tell me and just not open it and say I need to use a new browser instead of forcing me to use, you know, one in particular. That I don't agree with, but because it's a Microsoft product, obviously they're gonna, you know, make me use theirs. So anyway, that's all I got. I gotta go to the post office. I'm going to try to go to Dollarama again today. I still haven't been. Yeah, it's only 11 degrees out, so it depends on how cold the rain is. And see how that goes, whether I would feel like stopping again. And I think there was one other thing I was going to say. Oh yeah, I get my last free copy today. I'm at 230, I think 230 points, which is 10 points shy of 2 free copies. If I get points for my copy today, then I guess I will get another free one. But with the points I have right now, I know today will be my absolute last free one of all the free ones that I had. So I'm going to enjoy that. I just hope it doesn't get too wet on the way home. Because it was only raining lightly when I come out. It's coming down pretty good now. Anyway, enough talking. Let's go for a drive. I wasn't expecting that. I actually stayed out longer than I had planned to. It's not raining really hard or anything. It's just something about the rain that just attracts me. I don't know what it is. Even when I was a kid, I loved the rain. It never stops me. It may slow me down or prevent me from doing certain things, but I don't actually mind it. And surprisingly, the strobe light is still on the same flash pattern. Normally when I drive in the rain, it changes. Still haven't figured out exactly why that happens, but it didn't do it today. So it's actually been on the same flash pattern for quite some time now. But today's really the first day that I've drove in any kind of rain, so that's pretty cool. I finally made it to the dollar store. Yay! I don't think anything happened while I was out that I need to talk about. So I guess that's it. My hands are a bit chilly now, but other than that, I'm good. So I'm going to go in and start my day. Well, my indoor day, electronic day, put it that way. Thanks for watching, guys.